There he is.
The boys are here.
The boys are back in town. Let me know if you guys can hear this music.
Yeah, I can hear it, man. Sounds like an amazing song, actually.
The song's kind of stuck in my head. Someone else is coming in.
How do we get everybody to be on it?
Beep, beep. I got this song stuck in my head now.
A lot of people said that.
It's very catchy.
Thank you, Dean. How you been?
Good, man. I do want to welcome you guys to the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show.
Thank you, Dean, for having us on, man.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Take your time. I know there's a lot of moving parts and stuff going on, so.
You guys, well, thank you first for coming on the show tonight. And I know your time is valuable. And we want to advertise, we want to promote you guys, and this is a great way to do it. A lot of people want to know the band, and they want, if they don't know you already, they want to get to know you. What better way than on a podcast show or a interview, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, great.
I'm out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. You guys been out here lately?
Oh, the City of Dreams. I've never been out there, but I would like to go.
Sin City.
Yeah, I've been there quite a few years ago. A couple times in my life.
It's really, now that I live here, it's nothing special, really. It's just Las Vegas, and I just look at the Sphere every night. I look down there, and that thing is pretty cool. But I've been listening to your music, and sometimes bands will throw me 100 songs, and sometimes there'll be a few. So we're going to be hearing a lot of this song tonight for our audience out there. And first of all, I want to take a look at our chat window tonight and see who's out there listening in. Give me 1 second.
That's how you get a one-hit wonder.
That's exactly how you do it. We talked to Loverboy about that, and Toto, and some of those. Yeah. Actually, Loverboy.
Our first show is going to be the same song looped over and over again for 30 minutes.
You know what's funny? I did an interview with Glass Tiger. They're a Canada sensation, and they had one big hit. And I was watching their live show, and they played that damn song for like an hour. The crowd, they just kept pumping it and pumping it and pumping it. It was so funny because this is like 40 years later. These guys were a big hit back in the 80s and 90s. And I'm looking at their show, and it's a bunch of old people out there, crutches and walkers and shit, and they're singing this song.
Go back to Century Village. What are you doing?
And they know the words. They know the words. We got Jeff Virgil out there on the chat tonight listening to you guys.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, and we have Almost Famous Productions. They have over a few thousand views. That's Lois Larimore who runs that over there. We have Gigi.
You guys are almost there.
Almost there. I see a new user. It's I got this big screen, but I can't see the name. Gigi Masri. Hi, Gigi. Everyone say hi, Gigi.
What's up, Gigi?
What's up, Gigi?
All right. And we got a hi, y'all. It says T. The name is T. Now, I'm not sure who that is.
Is that Mr. T?
Mr. T is live on the show. Yeah.
Tyler, is that your other account?
You caught me.
So I want to talk to the band, and I'm trying to think, is this the original members I'm looking at tonight?
Definitely.
Yeah. This is the first iteration of this band, really.
Did you say first obliteration of this band?
Yeah. The only one, really.
Considering
is
we've
that
been
the right
together
word?
for...
Listen, I'm Cuban. I got an excuse. So originally the band started with it was going to be just me and Dez.
Okay.
And I always tell the story because it's kind of funny. So like we started writing Falling and we got it done, whatever. And I'm like, Dez, let's hold off to like announce anything with the band until we have the EP done.
Right.
And then we'll move on until, they'll put everything out at once. Well, Dez decided to start sharing it with people, and people started listening to the song, and it started getting radio play. So which made my job a lot harder.
Yeah.
Because now I had to start getting the website, the Spotify going, sign up into the DistroKid accounts and all the emails and all the stuff you have to do with the back end of a band. But at that point, it was just me and Dez. And I'm like, well, if this band is going to be growing this quick and people are already listening to the song, we should probably get band members just in case how quickly this takes off.
Right.
Right.
I've known Tony for a really long time. I've probably known Tony for 7 years, Tony? 8 years?
Oh, my God.
something like that, 5-6 years, something like that.
Yeah, so and I'm like, oh, I know you play drums and guitars. I'm like, Tony, let's jump in and play some drums for Chasing Stars. And I
Right.
actually met Tyler through Tony at a show he was
Okay.
playing. He's like, hey, do you guys need a bass player or guitarist? I'm like, you know what? Let me talk to Dez, and therefore this is Chasing Stars. So
Yeah, that's it, man.
Okay.
We are relatively new, man. So literally, Falling is the first song that we recorded together, and I would say we've been in existence total, what, maybe 2-3 months now? Something like that.
About 4 months.
About 4 months.
You guys are fresh, man. You guys are fresh.
Yeah.
Well, you're off to a great start, by the way. That song, if anything compares to that song, I think you guys have a future in the music business, of course. But you keep writing those hits, man. Keep writing those hits.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, and in little shows like this, we'll be in 105 countries when I put this out tomorrow night. Tonight is the live show, so we should be live on Rumble, over on Facebook, Instagram, of course on YouTube. And did I miss something? So there's like 4 of them. I kicked out a couple of them; they just weren't working out. But Rumble is
It's all right. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve your glory.
They don't deserve it. TikTok especially doesn't deserve it. I'll tell you that.
That's right. Let them know.
I did. But anyway, so I'm going to get down and personal right now, and I'm going to probably pick on Tyler just real quick since he's up there doing whatever he's doing. Tyler, what's happening, man?
Not much.
You scared
know.
me.
Jesus, I'm just sitting here.
Hey, Tyler, let me catch up. Let me catch up.
I know.
Okay, I'm on your level now. Hold on a second.
There you go, Dean. Puff a little bit harder.
Okay,
right,
Tyler.
I'll join you, man.
I'm just playing with you, man. So, Tyler, tell me about how you met these guys. Go back and tell me about your personal music. What instruments do you play? When did you get started? When did you get serious? And when did you meet these guys and start the band?
So, I originally started playing guitar when I was about 6 years old, which, to these guys, they were already fucking graduated with high school and shit when I started playing guitar. But I started playing guitar, and then I eventually picked up bass when I became a freshman in high school, which became my main instrument until I re-picked up guitar back up senior year of high school. And then I was in many bands in and out of high school, and then after high school. And then eventually I formed one of my current bands called Cross My Path. And I play lead guitar, and I am the screamer in that band.
Oh, okay.
And then eventually, my vocalist and I went to Crown the Empire show at Revolution Live, one of the venues down here. And Tony's other band was opening for them. And we thought he was super cool. And then my vocalist approached him and started talking to him and asked him about just in general stuff, and then found out he produces or was starting to.
Oh, okay.
And a couple weeks later, he's now the producer and manager of my other band. So,
oops.
Pretty much. So he kind of took us under his wing, and he'd come to our shows and stuff. And eventually, for one of our recording sessions, he brought Miguel.
Okay.
Which is how I met him. And at one of our shows, Tony was telling me about this new project that Miguel was starting, and I went up to Miguel during the show, was like, hey, I heard you have this new project. Do you need a guitarist or a bassist?
Right.
And he was like, you know what? Let me think about it, and I'll let you know. The next day, I wake up to a phone call from Miguel. Here's the song. You want to be in the band?
The song. Just one song.
Just one song. Just
have one good song playing in the background. That's the only one you need to hear.
Was it this song?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going to take it was this song. Okay.
The one you'd be playing for the rest of your lives.
30-minute set, guys. It's just falling.
That's it.
Just in different keys.
Tyler, tell me about, okay, let me jump around a little bit, okay, because I want to get the other guys in there. Let me see here. Dez.
Yeah, man.
Dez, where are you? Desi Pena, he is the guitar player of the band. Dez, I want to talk to you a little bit, and the gentleman next to you.
Sounds good.
Who is that guy?
Miguel.
He's the singer, right? Is
Yeah,
Miguel the singer?
vocalist.
And so it says Desi Pena, but they call you Dez.
Yeah, I'm originally named after. I'm going to show my age a little bit. I'm originally named after Desi Arnaz from I Love Lucy. My mom was a huge fan, so she named me Desi. So
Oh, nice.
my
We're big
entire
fans.
life, I've been known by my friends as Des.
We're big fans of the Lucy show. I'm Little Ricky because I play drums.
There you go. Nice.
Tell me your upbringing and influences in your family and all that coming out of school, and when did you get serious, and when did you meet these guys and decide you wanted to play rock and roll on a serious level? Give me
So
the
how much time
timeline.
do we got?
You
How
got an
much
hour
time?
and a half tonight. We're here as
No,
long as
all
you
right,
want to
so
be here.
I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. So
I'll give you the Joe
essentially-
Rogan experience. We'll be here for 3 hours.
That's right. So I come from a family of musicians. My sister's a vocalist. They're twins. My father is a bass guitar player and a drummer, and he decided to teach me how to play drums at first. I think age 5. Kind of did that for a couple of years. Never got like really good at it, but I'm going to say it was probably late middle school. I saw a friend of mine playing the guitar, and I said to myself, "Ooh, that's something I want to do." And back then the bands were like, Megadeth, Metallica, obviously, Pantera was just kind of starting to hit the scene and everything like
Oh,
that.
yeah, saw Pantera. They're badass.
Yeah. And I've seen Pantera multiple times. So I ended up really digging Megadeth and what Dave Mustaine was writing and stuff like that. So I decided to buy the tablets of sheet music, the books for it that were made by Hal Leonard back then. So I pretty much did my best to try and learn as much Megadeth cover to cover as I could, and I really took a liking to it. So I'm not really a guitar player that's taken a lot of lessons. I've taken like 1 or 2, maybe a handful of lessons in my entire life. But my thing was just learning stuff by ear. I ended up getting that gift from my father essentially. So my father got a great ear for music.
So your father was a big influence on you. Your dad.
Oh yeah, definitely. He is a
I hear that
musician
a
my
lot.
entire life. So, in the household, we always heard his music. He played all the oldie stuff and everything like that. So we kind of, had a wide range of stuff that we grew up with and that we liked. So, from there, I ended up, I lived in New York. I grew up in New York at that time. So
Nice.
now let's fast forward a couple of years. I'm here in Florida, and I'm in another band too as well. The name of the band is A Moment of Violence. So what I
Are
ended
you
up
in that
doing
band
was-
now? Are you in that band now?
Yeah,
Oh.
currently. Yeah,
Wow.
both Miguel and I play in that band right now.
Oh, nice.
But ultimately, before Miggs joined the band, I had met him because he was running a podcast, and I was looking to kind of like do what we're doing here tonight and, get promoted and put it out there. So I ran into him. I sent him the music, and he was like, "Oh, it's pretty cool, man." So him and I became buddies, and ultimately we had a falling out with the current bass player that we had at that time. So Miguel plays bass in my AMOV band. He's a very talented musician. He plays guitar, but he plays
Miguel.
guitar.
He's turning red.
Guitar,
He's
plays
turning
bass.
red.
Let me give you the reacher.
I'm
up.
already
Hold on.
red. I'm already red. I'm Cuban.
So anyway, fast forward a little bit. We had a falling out. We kind of wanted to see what it would be like if we wrote some songs together. So we decided to do Falling. So that's kind
Nice.
of like a touch of his initial idea and then some of my ideas. We kind of melted it in a pot together, and out came Falling. And then obviously we met these guys after that, and the rest is history. But that's like,
Good burgers too.
we had some good burgers and some good shit.
Well, Miguel, did you guys know each other before the band, or you guys have always played together? When did you guys meet? Since you're in the same room.
Well, originally I met him through that podcast that I was running a while back.
Okay.
I was interviewing artists and stuff. It's really hard to sustain, so kudos to you for keeping it going because I know it's very difficult.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's how originally how I met Des. And then I went out to one of their shows, and I saw them play, and I was like, "Oh, this is sick!" And then we just kind of kicked it off as like good friends, and that's how it all happened. Their bass player kind of effed off, to put it nicely. And I was like, "Hey, you know what? If you guys need a bass player, I'll play bass for you guys."
Sure.
That's
so-
funny. Well, Miguel, tell me where you're from. You mentioned Cuba. Where's your origin? And give me a little rundown on your history and growing up And when you
Well,
got serious about music?
I was born in Cuba in a place called Pinar del Rio, which in English translates to the pines by the river. It sounds very poetic, but it's not.
Yeah.
Pretty much just a lot of
Almost
rice,
romantic.
tobacco, and sugarcane. That's all we have over there. So
Okay. All right.
literally the street addresses are, if you see the cat, make a left. The third one down, you're going to see a pregnant cow, make a right. That's what the addresses are in Cuba. I only lived over there for about a year when I was born. So I came over here in 91. I wasn't even a year old at the time. My mom says that I came on a plane. I don't believe her. I think I came on a raft. But whatever.
Was that you on the news last week?
Yeah. Remember that?
Coming to the Rio Grande?
No, I'm kidding. That's not true. Don't say that. Somebody's gonna chop that up and be like, "Oh my god, this guy's crazy."
Just kidding.
Pretty much through school, I always saw people play acoustic guitars, elementary, middle school, and I've always wanted to learn how to pick one up. I wasn't able to actually get one until I was 16. So my first guitar was like a crappy first act that I got from Toys R Us with like the stupid amp combo thing.
Yeah.
It was like 3 watts. I don't know, some garbage. But I learned how to play on that thing, and I learned how to play guitar while being in a band because my friends were in bands. They were like, "Hey, we need a guitar player," and I'm like, "Well, I don't know how to play a fucking guitar worth a damn, but I'll learn if you're willing to,
Yeah.
So it started off with Bullet for My Valentine covers, and then from there we started doing some Trivium and some Escape the Fate and 3 Days Grace, and doing all the emo stuff back then because I was very seen with my lifelong black hair and eyeliner.
Right.
And I picked up a guitar when I was 16, so it's been about a little bit more than half my life now. I started producing music about 10 years ago. I've been in multiple bands in South Florida as a frontman or a guitarist or just playing producer. So that's pretty much where we live up now. And
you're the lead vocalist in the band, correct?
Yes.
And do you also play guitar on stage?
I don't. I leave that up to this guy.
Okay. And leave everybody to their master, right? Leave their
exactly
to their craft. I believe in that very because I play 12-string acoustic on stage and I play some guitar, but I let the lead parts go to the real guitar players. And I just kind of hold down the rhythm, this type of thing. But you're mainly the lead vocalist. You're a front man, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never seen you guys live. And I'm trying to give the audience a feel for what they're going to see when they come out and see you guys play live. So I talk a little bit about the audio crowd is not seeing us tonight. So we have a lot of people listening to the podcast. And so a lot of times I'll describe what I'm talking about or what I'm seeing. But this is the lead vocalist for Chasing Stars. And that's Miguel Angel. Now, is that your real name?
Yeah, that's my real name.
Because it's such a cool name, Angel. Miguel Angel. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell me, when did you start singing? Did you know you could sing when you were coming out of high school at a young age? Or is that something you picked up later?
I mean, growing up with my parents, it was always like Latin music because obviously Cuban. So we were just doing like salsa and merengue all the time. But I would just hold up a pencil to my mouth and just start singing like Chayanne or like Shania Twain. Is that your name? Shania Twain?
Shania Twain. Yeah.
We loved Michael Jackson, so that was always blasted in the house. Oddly enough.
Gotcha.
So pretty much Britney Spears, love Britney Spears, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, love all that stuff. So
that
was me pretty much growing up singing. When I turned 18, I did take vocal lessons formally for about a year. And that kind of like expanded my range. But that was when I was 18.
Was that a vocal coach or a vocal teacher?
A vocal coach.
Okay, so you were strengthening your voice for endurance and making it stronger.
I was in a band back then that was like this close to getting signed, but the label was doing something funky, and we said no.
I can't imagine a label. I can't imagine a label doing something funky.
Yeah, me either. Unless it's Curtain Call Records. Jesus, it's rough.
Speaking of that, let's say hi to Brian Moore is on the chat thread tonight. Your A&R rep from Curtain Call Records.
What's up, Brian?
What's up, Brian?
I'm sure Brian's turning red right now. He says, "Why?" He says, "Wow, eyeline. I can't imagine that." He says, I'm sure none of you are wearing eyeline, are you?
No. That was just the light.
Oh, I got it.
No, that's just my sleep deprivation.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, Brian, seriously, it is.
He says, "Don't forget my doggy bag." He's on the chat. He says, "Oh, wow.
Doggy bag.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's talking about. Probably an inside
Me
joke.
neither, but I'll figure it out.
We got Tommy Brown on chat
We got
tonight.
you, whatever it is, John.
You guys are cool, man. You
Right.
guys are a cool band. You know, you're a young, up and coming, great pop, commercial, heavy, whatever you want to call yourself. The genres are really mixed up, you know, these days. As I get older, it's hard to almost pinpoint what genre a band is, you know, anymore, because there's such a, what do you call a fusion or a mix of genres, right? So there's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of pop heavy, a little bit of grunge, a little bit of the dark side, or screamo, or whatever's going on. So there's all kinds of things going on with music today as far as genre. When you say genres, it used to be real simple back in the 80s. You were, you know, if you were hard rock was Led Zeppelin, right? Or heavy metal. They called it heavy metal, you know, but, you know, I call Led Zeppelin hard rock.
Right.
Because when I go heavy metal, I think more like a Metallica or a little bit
Right.
above that. And then we go be above that, and then we get into some special categories.
Right.
Some people call it screamo and all of this. And then we got grunge, and then, you know, I'm from the old pop days. I'm a songwriter. I've written over 100 songs.
Oh, nice.
I've been in 3 major rock bands, and I've played all over Hollywood with some of the biggest bands. And, you know, so I've done a lot of music, 45 years of music. And I decided to do the podcast show to talk to the younger bands or the up and coming bands like yourself and showcase your music. And I can relate to you on your level because I am a musician. So I'm not talking to you from a podcast standpoint, a person who knows nothing about music. And the questions I'll ask a lot of times are in depth. You know, I'll ask the drummer some rudiment questions and timing signatures and things on the drums. You know, what kind of drum kit?
Please don't ask any of us any of those theory questions, okay? We just everything that you hear is programmed. We don't. It's all AI music.
It's AI. It's AI. And I would like to move down to I believe it's Tony. He's the drummer.
Yes. Yep.
Tony, you just stepped on it. So let's hear a little bit about your upbringing, your past. What did you do when you were a young kid? I mean, were you in the garage just rocking out? And when did you get serious about music?
So my dad has been a drummer since he was 15, and I definitely picked it up from him. I started playing drums at the age of 7, guitar at the age of 9. My dad was very much an 80s metalhead. His first show was Night Ranger. He had seen Rush about 7 times, and he took me to see Rush for my very first concert when I was about 14.
Nice.
On the Clockwork Angels tour.
Very nice.
Nice.
Happened to be their last full tour before they retired and before Neil passed. Rest in peace to the
Rest
goat.
in peace, Neil Peart.
So I got my drumming and most of my musicianship definitely came from my dad. And I picked up guitar at the age of 9 from one of my older brothers. Was taking lessons from this guy because I'm originally from the Atlanta scene, and
Okay.
there was a guitar teacher that taught my brother and taught the guitarist of a band called Attila, who have been pretty big for a while. And he gave me lessons for about 5 years. And I was the one that was having him bring over like Avenged Sevenfold, Dream Theater.
Nice.
I was having him bring all the hard stuff.
Mhm.
And after 5 years of lessons, this is the sign of a great teacher, by the way. He goes to my parents after teaching me once a week for 5 years. He goes, "I'm done here. I've done everything I possibly can. You are faster than me. You are more technically inclined than me. You just need to learn your theory. I'm done. There's nothing more I can do for you."
Can't teach you anything else.
Yep. So, yeah, I absolutely got my musicianship from my dad. And when we
Well,
moved,
did your dad play? What did he play?
he was a drummer. He's been a drummer since
Okay.
he was 15. So we had drums at the house.
Okay.
You know, an acoustic kit and a MIDI kit, which ended up, you know, the MIDI kit ended up being in my room once I got a little older. So I was
Nice.
playing constantly, and I never took a lesson drum wise from him. I just watched what he did and I mirrored it and then shaped it into my own form. So I never took actual lessons for drums. I just monkey see, monkey do.
And so genetics play a little bit of a role, it sounds like, in your talent. Your your dad was a drummer. All of a sudden you're a drummer, and you have drums in your house. I can think of myself having a piano in the house, having musical instruments in the house, and I just played them all. But the drums, I'm a drummer too, and I actually played drums when I was 5, and that was my first instrument. And I understand that, but tell me a little bit more about, when did you get in your first real serious rock band, and was it this band here tonight?
So the first serious band I joined was about 4 years ago. It's my other band called Werewolves, and that was how Miguel was actually in that band as well for a little while. And so I've had the experience and the pleasure of having some great experiences as far as playing amazing stages, opening up for amazing people.
Right.
And Miguel and I were also in another band together a while ago for a little bit. And that's how, he knew I was a drummer to begin with, was, we were in this prog metal project that unfortunately never really saw the light of day or never played a show. But like, we always wanted to be, I always wanted to be in a band with Miguel. He's one of my best friends, and
yeah,
it's just fun to be around him. It's fun to be in a band with him. So, when he
right. Tell him what I told you to say.
What I
how
paid
much
you to
you
say.
pay him? How much you pay him, Miguel? So you guys are kind of like brothers now. How long have you known each other? Who is the longest relationship out of all the 4 of you?
Me and Miguel, by far.
Miguel and Tony. Yeah.
Okay. How long have
Not
you guys
even close.
How long have you known each other?
I want to say circa 2017, 2018.
Wow.
I remember meeting you when I was at the mall with Danny, and that was like I'd been in Ornamental for about maybe a year or two, and we met at the mall. So I want to say around circa 2017, 2018, somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, we were at H&M.
Did you guys immediately start playing music together, or were you friends for a long time?
So I think after like a week or two after meeting him, I just hit him up and was like, "Hey, do you want to work on some stuff just for fun?" He goes, "Yeah, come on down."
Very
so
cool.
I went to his place, and I think we were up until like 3 a.m, just working on random ideas. And I think I slept on his couch that night too, because I was like, "Hey, there's no way I'm driving home at 3 a.m." So, yeah, after like a week or two of knowing each other, we really clicked, and the rest.
It's funny you said that. Do you know a musician? If you ask a musician, have you ever slept on a friend's couch or crashed the night, and after a long gig, that's a pretty common story. I can't. I remember waking up on the floor one time, and I'm back in the. I'm what am I, 62? So I was playing, headlining Hollywood before Poison came to town, and I met Bret, and we partied together, and I woke up on this apartment floor, and this guy's playing this demo tape for me, and it's Bret Michaels. He's playing this demo, and I go, "Dude, that sucks. That really sucks." I'm serious. This really happened. It was over in West Covina, and I wake up, and we just did a gig, and I don't even know how I ended up there. I was one of those, like, I always ended up on someone's couch or whatever, and I wake up and it's Bret. And they ended up opening for us at a little Mexican bar up in Azusa, California. And I tell the story all the time. He comes in my dressing room, and they were opening. It was Poison. And he says, "We just got out here from back east, and we're how do we make it? What do we got to do?" And I said, "Well, you're not going to make much money. It's more of a pay-to-play gig out here. You're going to go down, and they're going to want you to pass out flyers and sell tickets and do your own promotion, all that shit. And just play as much as you possibly can." And they had a guy that sold his house or something, had a big motorhome, and he drove Poison around the country. And I saw this big motorhome out there, and he goes, "Yeah, man." He goes, we just load up in the motorhome and we drive around. And those little bastards, they made it. I'm watching the Joan Rivers show. Remember Joan Rivers?
Yeah, I remember Joan
I don't
Rivers.
remember
You guys might see. You remember.
I do.
I know how old you
I do.
are now. Anyway, I don't want to really tell this story. I'm going to get back to you guys real quick because this is another one of those Dean stories. It goes forever. So, so we're going to be taking some calls in tonight, guys. And I heard we're going to be giving out a free T-shirt. Brian
That's
Moore
right.
from who said that? Whose idea was that?
That was Dez's idea.
Yeah, it was my idea.
Des, you're in trouble because you got to give away a free T-shirt tonight. Brian Moore. Somebody put out a flyer. Was that you guys?
We put one out, and then I think Brian made one. So simultaneously, we started putting them out.
Yeah.
So I saw it on Instagram. So everybody, now I'm going to give out the mug first, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Dean Vaughn Music Podcast mug with Chasing Stars on the cover. And they are stars, by the way. So when you get the mug, I will send it out to you immediately. So we are taking calls into the show. For those of you who are not watching the show, the phone number that I have on screen is country code 1-669-444-9171. That is country code 1, area code 669-444-9171 in the United States. The meeting code to get in, secret code 702-927-2226. That's 702-927-2226. Call into the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show and let's talk with Chasing Stars.
And just so they know, I have the wheel on my thing. I just got to put your name in and it spins it randomly. Whoever gets it, whoever calls in has a possibility of winning a shirt. I might feel generous and give too. I don't know.
That's right.
Ooh, did you hear that? The audience is listening. So we are giving away a T-shirt tonight, a Chasing Stars T-shirt. And we did have a caller right away. I mean, she didn't even give me a chance to introduce the band.
Gigi's the best.
I hope she gets a call back in there. So everybody, call in. Also, the screen that is behind me. Hang on a second. Let me pin myself real quick. All right, I'm up on the screen, full screen. You'll see a QR code on the right-hand side. Scan to find your local number. If you scan your phone on that, you will find numbers in every country and every state. But the number I put up tonight is 669-444-9171. That is the United States. So that's a number, everyone can call. There's all kinds of phone numbers. I know there's flyers going around right now, but call in and get that podcast mug and also the T-shirts. I'm not sure how many they're giving away. But let's continue with the interview. I'm going to go drop back down to Des real quick and Miguel.
Okay.
Miguel, now your voice. Let me just refresh my memory real quick.
That's right.
Makes you want to move. I like the way it drops out right here, guys. Okay, your voice is so clean right there, but it's got that rough edge, man. Hey, guys, I think we got a caller coming in from the 954 area code. You guys recognize that?
That's South
Yeah,
Florida.
that's up here.
954. Let's bring in this person. They've just entered the waiting room. Let's bring them in. Hopefully they have some good questions for you guys. Here we go. Who do we have online calling into the show?
Hi, this is Liz.
Hi, Lou. How are you?
Oh, no, Lou. Sorry. Lou's my mom. I'm Liz.
Hi, Liz. Go ahead and speak up just a little bit, Liz, and so we can hear you really good. And you're talking to
All right.
Chasing Stars. You're talking to Chasing Stars right now. And you have a question for the band. And do you know these guys?
I do know them, actually. I just wanted to know if they want to go to dinner on Monday after rehearsal.
Are you buying?
I don't know, Liz. Yeah, you buying? Are you taking us to the buffet?
That's right.
No, I'm a girl.
All right, that sounds like she's buying, guys.
Liz, how do you know the band? Tell me your history.
Well, I met Tyler in October. I think it was the 26th. And since then, we've been really close.
And how close is that?
That's up to him to say.
He's blushing right now. There's something going on.
Look at him smiling, bro. He's dying. He's like,
say it.
That's my boyfriend.
Oh, here we go.
there you go. It comes out.
The truth comes out. Who does he now? Now, Liz, help me out here. Who does he look like from the boy band era? There's one person I'm thinking of, and I'm sure he's heard it a million times. Can you name that person?
I wouldn't know because I am too young to know the boy band era.
I don't know.
Joey Fatone.
Fatone?
I don't know.
You're calling me Joey Fat One?
Joey?
Joey Fat One?
I don't even know what he looks like, to be honest with you.
I don't know what band he's from.
Liz, when did you meet Tyler? Let's get into your love life here. When did you guys? when did you start this heated relationship with Tyler?
We met in October, and we've been together since Christmas.
October of 24.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you hit it off right away? You just hit it off?
I would say so. Yeah, when I first met him, I yelled at him.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about like a relationship.
You must be pretty hot.
Sounds like Liz.
You must be pretty hot. He's a good-looking guy. So tell me the story. Do you go to the concerts and do you whack women off the stage, or how do you handle the fact that they're playing gigs live?
I'd say the more attention he gets, the more attention the band gets. So that's not my business.
So you support his music career?
Absolutely, 100%.
That's awesome. That's awesome. My ex-wife hit a girl over the head with a beer bottle. And I could go into that story because she was watching me on stage. I said, "Honey, please don't hit the fans in the head with beer bottles. It's not, it's not good for the promotion.
Yeah, it's not good for business."
So you come to do you help out the band? Do you do anything with the band? Help them out?
Oh, I help out as much as I can wherever I'm needed.
Okay, like lift equipment?
She helps with equipment load-in. She helps with cleanup. She actually does quite a bit.
She does quite a bit.
She's the girlfriend you want at practice.
Okay.
She's one of the few examples. She's one of the few examples of, because normally for a lot of bands it's like no girlfriends or boyfriends at practice. For one, because they're normally fucking bored. For two, they're usually useless. Liz is a massive exception to that rule, where it's like, yeah, Liz, absolutely, like. Because she's gonna shoot content, she's gonna help us load, because she's a musician herself. So she's she's the kind of girlfriend you actually want to have at practice, because she's not just gonna sit there like complaining the whole time. So we love Liz.
That's a huge compliment. Like in the movie Dirt, when Vince brought his girlfriend in and she was all pissed off and shit. But yeah, so that's pretty cool, Liz. That's a big compliment.
I know.
The fact that you're even allowed in rehearsal is a big compliment, because I'll tell you what.
That's a sacred space. That's a sacred space.
When the bands are working, man, when the band is in the rehearsal studio, and I've been playing for 45 years, nobody, unless they're a road crew or helping out the band or doing something, especially girlfriends, weren't allowed in the rehearsal studio. And that's when I was in No Stranger playing with Timothy Gaines. Timmy was my bass player. And Joe Reggitori and Tom Hardy. But we had closed sessions all the time, unless we were having like a little just birthday party or messing around, or little like a dress rehearsal. Yeah, now it just dawned on me who you look like. Lance Bass, Tyler. Sorry, I had to switch gears. Tyler, you ever get that? You ever get it?
Yeah, I'm watching the chat. I see Brian suggested that from NSYNC.
Sorry about that, Tony. Okay, Tony, let's go back. Guys, let's talk about Liz. I've almost forgot you're on the phone. Can you tell the audience what they can expect to see when they go see this band live?
A lot of sex jokes. A lot. Yeah,
It's true.
Oh, no.
almost too
True.
many.
So it's Comedy
No,
Central?
but
What's going
they're-
on?
Very
They're
much so.
outstanding
Comedy
musicians.
Central.
Tell me about the explosive show that they put on, and the crowd never sits down. Tell me that part.
It's honestly, as a musician myself, it's one of my favorite experiences to go and see them perform, or just being in the rehearsals, because I know how much effort they put into their music.
That's a pretty big compliment there. And you're not just saying that because you're Lance Bass's girlfriend, huh?
Yeah, I would tell him to his face if I thought it sucked.
No, yeah, she's
She
brutally
definitely
honest.
would.
She would tell me.
She would literally say it if we sucked.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, she knows that I'll be literally on her bed with my laptop editing backing tracks, and she'll be like, "Stop! That sounds like shit."
I'll tell him change that to F sharp. That sucked.
Change. Now, what do you play, Liz? What do you play? Now that we're talking about you for a second, what instrument do you play?
Funnily enough, I am also a bassist.
You better watch out. Better watch out there, Tyler. She's coming. I mean, not Tyler. Tony. No, a bass player.
Yeah, you were right.
All of
No,
them play bass, honestly.
we're a relationship. of
Tyler.
bassists.
So you're both bass players, and you're in a relationship.
Relationship basis, man.
Do you guys have like bass wars when you're in bed? Like she has her bass, and you got your bass, and then she's like, "I'm better than you," and you hit her.
Bitch,
over
my
the head.
action's lower.
You
Ha.
already know.
Can you
You already
tune
know
that?
better.
Can you tune my E string a little bit there?
Can you tune my bass real quick?
Can you bend my G string over?
We have done that actually,
My G string's bigger than yours. I'll tell you.
and it is.
That must be an interesting conversation. I'd like to hear more about that. But I'm trying to keep the show on the clean side, if that's possible.
Oh my!
Liz, you did win you won the Dean Bond Music Podcast mug tonight for calling into the show. Yeah. And the audience will give you a big round of applause for that. Comes with music. There we go. So you won the mug, and then I heard we're giving away a T-shirt later. Also, is that for another caller? Who's in charge of the T-shirt?
I got to get a few more on the wheel. I have Liz on the wheel already.
Okay, you got Liz on the wheel. Now,
I got Liz on the wheel.
Liz, we got another caller coming in. I'm gonna have to take it. It's from the 530 area code. Liz, everyone say goodbye to Liz.
Liz, thank you.
Bye, Liz.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz.
We'll see you Monday.
See you Monday.
Bring you out.
All right. Hey, will you guys do me a favor and send me the address so I can mail out that mug? Tyler, maybe send me her mailing address. I'm going to bring in the 530 area code. We have another caller. Turn down the music. Here we go. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
If I type it into the Zoom chat, it won't go on stream, right?
No, it won't. It's a private
Okay.
chat.
Cool.
All right. Now, who do we have on the phone calling in and talking with Chasing Stars from South Florida?
This is Jeff Virgil, Dean.
Jeff Virgil. You know, I think you called in on the last show. How you doing, Jeff?
Well, it was with Gray. I called them.
That's right. You called in during Gray. Thanks for calling in. How are you?
I'm doing good. You know, life's being good. Hey, where are these guys at? Where do they play? Where are they playing at?
Well, go ahead and ask the band. I'm out of the conversation. Ask the band.
Hey guys, where are your concerts at? Or, you know, bars, what have you, whatever?
So we're actually from South Florida currently, right? So, you know, anywhere locally, we're going to try and, you know, gather some shows up for sure. We do have something definite on the calendar right now in Oklahoma. We're fortunate enough for John, you know, from Curtain Call Records to put us on a festival as the opener for 3 days. So it's called the Rock the River Festival. So that should be a killer time, and it's going to be a big show, and we're looking forward to it for sure.
When's that concert at?
It is
What-
June
what day?
13th, 14th, and 15th.
15th, 14th, and 15th. Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good. I might,
Jeff,
I
Jeff,
might
you
have
do
to
it.
take a
Jeff.
ride. Hey, Dean.
Don't you
Hey,
do some
Dean,
traveling?
You and Lois want to go?
We might. I don't know. We have to get together, Jeff. I know you do a lot of
Yeah.
traveling. Are you,
Yeah.
you thinking of going out there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see my son in Georgia, and then I'm gonna go down and see Gray in Florida.
Okay. That's awesome.
And oh yeah.
What do you think?
Gotta
What do you
support
think,
good bands.
Jeff? What do you think of the music? These guys. Listen.
I when I looked at the thing the other day, I went on some places and listened to their songs. They're pretty damn good.
Did you go
Pretty
to the?
damn good.
Yeah. Thanks.
Appreciate that, dude. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you listen to some of their other
Yeah,
songs up on Spotify or up on YouTube?
We only got
Yeah,
one.
on Spotify, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did Spotify, and then there was another place that I got that had it. It might have been their website. Not
Jeff,
their website
Jeff, I don't do crappy bands on this show. I only do the best bands. On the
that's
Dean
why
That's
I
right.
listen to you,
podcast.
brother. That's why I listen to you. They're all good. They're
Miguel,
all
you are,
good.
man.
I mean, they're pretty close to Gray, in my opinion.
Well,
I
you know,
mean,
yeah,
it's a
Gray was a lot of fun. And I think you were more intrigued by the woman singer, the girl.
Oh, she had a
Yeah.
good,
She was
had
she
a
was
voice that-
she had a voice and she
She
was
was a
hot.
belter.
She was hot.
well, I don't really look at. I mean, she's too damn young for me.
You could be honest
She's
on my
too
show.
damn young
You can
for
be
me.
honest.
But she can belt. I love females that can belt a song out.
So do I.
You know?
I love like the
yeah.
Ann Wilsons and the Nancys out there. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Pat Benatar, those types. But she has a unique voice.
She's a little girl
I
with a
don't know.
punch.
I still can't put my finger on her. But these guys they're good. Start playing some of their music so we can hear some.
Well, Jeff, thanks for
And I
calling
want
in.
the shirt, guys. Throw that phone. Yeah.
Okay, so
Hey,
Jeff,
Dean.
you're in the running for the shirt. You're in the running for the shirt tonight. You missed out on the mug, sorry. But
Got you on the wheel.
Yeah.
You're on the wheel, baby. You're on the wheel.
On the wheel.
I should get one. Take the wheel and throw it away and just say it's Jeff Virgil.
I'll put you in twice.
All right. Yeah. Hey, good hearing you guys. Good luck in your endeavors.
Thanks for calling in, Jeff. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
You know, Jeff Virgil, he's called in. Jeff
Be good,
is
Dean.
all right, Jeff. I'll see you later, buddy. Talk to you soon. Jeff
Okay,
is
bye.
really bad to the bone. You know what I'm saying? He really is. He's a bad son of a bitch. Hey, he's not on the phone. Okay, I don't want to talk shit about him while he's not here. So, guys, what is the future for Chasing Stars? I know you have some gigs coming up. Let's do a little formal announcement so the audience can write it down. Where and when are you playing coming up? And I don't care if it's tomorrow or a year from now, but what's your next lineup?
Well, the next lineup is going to be in Oklahoma at Rock the River Festival. It's going to be June 13, 14, and 15, right? So we're playing all 3 days. We're going to be there for pretty much a whole week.
Okay.
Just out there camping, tubing, whatever they do out there, chasing crocodiles. I don't know. I mean, we do that in Florida too, but
I
we're
don't
going
know.
to do
Maybe
it in
at night
Oklahoma,
we'll
which
chase
should be
some
an
stars.
experience. That's right.
Okay.
We're going to be chasing gators. So that's going to be our next show. Currently,
Nice,
we're working on the next tracks that are going to be finished up for the EP. So everything's been set up kind of live already. We're just missing like 1 or 2 tracks to get ready. Besides that, yeah, I mean, Des is over here, the mastermind behind the mixing and production stuff, and it's just makes shit sound amazing, my boy. You're pretty.
Des,
man.
Des, are you the engineer, Des, and the producer or the engineer?
Yeah, I mean, all of us here actually record and produce our own music and stuff
Right.
like that. So that's kind of a benefit to have that for sure, because it's great to be able to bounce ideas off of one another for sure. But at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, Falling, for instance, I mixed that one, I produced that one, and we have a song coming out tomorrow, which is a remake of Justin Bieber Ghost.
You know, I emailed you guys to see if we could release it early for the audience tonight, but I didn't get a response.
I mean, I'm down to do that.
Do it.
Well, I don't have it on my radar. I don't have it in my radar tonight, and I couldn't find it. Is it available anywhere?
No, it releases tomorrow.
Okay.
It releases at midnight.
All right. Let's leave it there then. Tomorrow is the debut or the premiere of Ghost. Is that the name of it?
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's a remake of Justin Bieber.
Correct.
Hey, we got another call in from a 954 area code, guys.
Florida's on fire.
Okay. Let's bring them in. And welcome to the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show. And you're talking with Chasing Stars. Who do we have?
Hi, this is AV from Philadelphia.
AV, you're talking to Chasing Stars. Ask them anything you want.
I guess not South Florida.
What's up, AV?
Hi, what's up?
Doing good.
I just came in from Austin, Texas, and I'm fighting off a nasty cold. Do y'all have any recommendations? I'm fighting for my life.
Chinese medicine.
That's right.
Miguel will tell you.
Be careful with the Chinese stuff.
Miguel is going to tell you from his childhood Vicks Vapor Rub.
There you go. Vicks Vapor Rub. That always works.
Right.
Hot soup, chicken noodle soup. I always go to my hot soups.
Yeah, and some Advil, cold and sinus.
If you're actually in South Florida, matzo ball soup is actually more effective than normal chicken noodle. I've learned that from a lot of people.
Okay, matzo ball soup.
There you go.
Recommendation from Tony over there.
Mm-hmm.
And a little medical science there. What's the matzo ball?
I just do the good old, what is it? What's that vinegar called?
Apple cider vinegar?
Apple cider
vinegar with some cayenne pepper in it and some lemon.
Ooh, they burn it out.
That'll clean everything out.
Burn it out, man. You'd be on the pot all night too.
That's right.
And drink a gallon of water. Flush everything out. Make sure you're drinking fluids.
Thank y'all so much. Elizabeth, my sister, told me to call in earlier, so I just want to give her a little shout out. Lizzie, I love you. But yeah, thanks so much for your help, guys.
Winning a t-shirt wouldn't be too bad either, right?
I'm so sorry.
Is it AV?
Winning a t-shirt wouldn't be too bad either, would it?
You're in the running tonight to win a Chasing Stars t-shirt.
That's right.
Compliments of Chasing Stars, and you are about the third or fourth caller in tonight. You have logged into the wheel. You're in the Wheel of Fortune over there by Miguel. He's keeping track. He's keeping track of the callers. Wheel of Fortune. He might give out 2 t-shirts. I heard tonight. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to step on that one. We got another caller coming in. Do you have any more questions, AV?
No, thanks, y'all. Have a great night.
Have a good one.
Hey, AV, thank you for calling into the show tonight. I appreciate it. Really, huh?
I feel better.
Okay. Now we have another caller from the 934 area code. And okay, so it's in the 934. You guys recognize it?
Nope.
Let's
well,
let it rip.
We thought we recognized the last one and turned out to be way wrong. So
welcome to the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show. You're live. Who do we have?
Hi, my name's Christy.
What's your name?
Christy.
Hi, Christy. How are you? Welcome to the show.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the show. We're talking with Chasing Stars. You're entered into the wheel tonight, Christy, for a chance to win your Chasing Stars t-shirt.
That's right.
Talk to the band.
Thank you. Thank you. You're far too kind.
What do you have to say to the band? They're all yours.
I just wanted to say that they're so awesome. I've been following them for, since they started, really. I just think they're so awesome, and I really love their rendition of Ghost and by Justin Bieber. I like their the way that they did it better, actually. It's a great song overall, but I do love it, and it's so great. And I just love what they have to offer, and they're doing so well, and I just can't wait to see what they have next.
That's bad to the bone, Christy. You know
we're taking Justin's royalties.
That's what we're doing.
You know, Christy, that calls for a celebration. What do you think? All right,
Yeah,
let's get it up there.
That's right.
Celebration.
I don't have a drink, but I got vape.
Yeah, I got vape instead too.
Celebrate.
I got some.
Oh,
Cheers.
get into that. Get into that. We all have that in our blood, right? We have that blood. That Michael Jackson, some of the old Cool in the Gang.
Yeah.
Christy, what? So you like Ghost, but what do you think of their live show? Can you give us a little idea what it's like to see these guys live?
Well, I have not got the chance to see them live yet. I do want to get down there to see them. I'm in New York, actually, so I'm a fan from afar. Yeah, but I do want to get down there to see a show as soon as possible. It's on my bucket list of things to do, so I definitely want to come see them. They're on my radar, and I just think they're great. So that's definitely something I want to do.
Well, Christy, luckily you happen to be living in a major music market, so hopefully we'll come to you before you have to come all the way down to us.
Happens. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Yep. So, yeah.
Well,
Looking forward
Christy,
to it,
you're going to have to give your size, your shirt size here to Miguel, because he's keeping track. Miguel, how do you know which one's going to win tonight, and how are you going to get him that shirt?
The wheel will randomly spin, so it's like a wheel of fortune. They'll just randomly pick somebody out. But in order to win the shirts, to get the shirt, you guys have to send us a DM through Facebook or Instagram.
That's right. Okay.
We'll send it over to you.
Okay.
Okay, so send a DM. Let us know that you called into the show, who you are. We're not getting too formal here. First names, DM us on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, or wherever to the band. Let them know you called into the show and who you were. That way we can contact you and get you that T-shirt when you win it.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you letting me on the show. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. It's our honor.
Take care.
Bye-bye, Christy. Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right. All right. You guys have had the most callers into the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show since season 2. And I'm in season, I'm in season 8. I'm in my 80. You guys are number 80th episode. And next week is 81. So I'm in my final 8th episode. Oh, I'm sorry, not my final. 8th season, 80th episode. And I want to make it to 200. I'm going to go to 100, and then I'm going to go to 200. And then maybe some big things will start to happen. I've got some great guests, and that includes you guys. And I got a bunch of great guests coming up. From a lot of them are from Curtain Call Records, and they got quite the roster. You guys included. And I'm getting more picky. You know, as the show gets more popular, I'm starting to get picky. So I want good music, and you guys come highly rated, especially by Brian Moore. He speaks very highly.
Brian's the best. We love Brian.
Yeah, we love Brian.
Everyone loves Brian.
And John, just in case he gets jealous.
That's right. John.
You guys have a video. You guys had a video. I have some things over here. Hold on. Let me take a peek real quick. Hang on.
We have several videos.
but there's one that I saw. Okay, I went to your website. Then I went to YouTube. And then I found, hold on a second. Let me look at it first. Brian Moore, he's out there. Let's see if I got to take a look at the chat thread.
He's lingering.
So Chasing Stars, looks like, what am I on Spotify? Okay, you have it on Spotify. You're getting a lot of hits, by the way. 3,939 views on that. And plays. That's not bad, because Spotify is really the place you want to be for your music. Now the YouTube, you guys have a YouTube. I know you're new, so everybody be patient. There's going to be a lot of songs coming on YouTube. But right now, let me see here. Hold on. All right. So I'm on the YouTube page, and videos. There you are. And I'm looking at the Ghost, Justin Bieber chasing, but it's not going to be out till
tomorrow.
which is my better half's birthday tomorrow, Lois Lerner.
Happy birthday to Dean's better half.
Yeah, to Dean's better half. No, if you guys really want to sing. I don't know.
Happy birthday
hold on,
to
hold on,
Dean's
hold
better
on.
half. Come on, everybody, quarter.
Are you ready?
Birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Lois.
Happy birthday to you.
Listen to these harmonies. Lance Bass, what do you think?
That's pretty good.
That's
That's the best birthday I've ever heard.
The chipmunks know how to sing.
Better than the Cuban happy birthday. The Cuban one's like 30 minutes long.
One of these. Hey, do you guys want to see who's their birthday? We just sang your
Did you
birthday.
already sing for my birthday?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We just sang for your
I
birthday.
know, but I was out there and it's delayed.
She gets us like a minute later, right? So she hasn't even heard that song yet.
But I slide in things that he doesn't see on his TV.
Well, you can't hear me either. But aren't these a good-looking bunch of guys?
Aren't
right
they?
here?
They're
Yeah.
all the best. They should start a band. Oh, hey.
They're chasing
right.
stars right
We'll
now.
think about
I
it.
love you guys.
We're thinking about
I
it.
just want you to play more of their music, honey.
Okay, honey. Okay.
Oh, would you like another beer?
Yeah, could I get one, please? All right. One
So
of those.
nice
That's right.
to meet you guys. I've been listening to you for actually 2 weeks now.
She
All
goes,
right,
honey,
awesome.
if you,
Thank you.
she goes, if you
Appreciate
play
that.
that song again, I'm going to shoot you. That's
Oh,
what she
it's
said.
Stuck in my,
Yeah, it's on fire.
I love it.
We feel the same way.
Down the road. Uh-oh. There I go. I guess that's my cue. He doesn't use a hook. He just slides it off. Come on, you guys.
Thank you.
That's Lois
Happy
Lerner.
birthday.
She's a very young woman tomorrow. We're going to go out to dinner and do some fun stuff. And it's her birthday, May
you
2nd. Yeah. I have a lot of friends that have birthdays
Nice.
in May. Yeah, thanks, guys. And I just, I like that song. I can listen to it over and over. I can see you guys playing it like, okay, we're going to play that song again. And everyone's going to be like, fine.
To be honest, wait till you hear the new song tomorrow. I think
I
you're
can't
gonna really
wait.
like that.
Okay, so let's talk about that release. Well, why did you guys decide to release it tomorrow? And when did you write it? And what can we expect? What can everyone expect? And when is it going to be released?
At midnight.
At midnight. Midnight's going to be on Spotify, and then the video comes out. I think I set it for like 5 a.m. or something like that. So right when people wake up.
I think you said it for like 6 p.m. to be honest.
Oh, was it? Was it that late?
I think.
Yeah, people sleep in.
People sleep until 6 p.m. You don't got to go to work. It's only Friday.
Yeah,
I'm Cuban.
19
I don't
hours.
understand
Yeah,
AM
6
from PM.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it right
That's
when I'm getting off of work.
So,
So,
anyway,
uh,
we'll tell you a little bit. We actually went down to a friend of ours who's a great photographer and videographer.
Right.
His name's Roberto, and he goes by Spin Style. So there's a little push for him. But anyway, we went down there last week and we shot a music video for Ghost, and actually just got the rendition back of it yesterday, and I think he did a killer job on it. So we're gonna release the two of them together, and hopefully the sky's the limit. But I think that we did a great job on producing the song, and Roberto did a great job on the video. And overall, we're trying to put our best foot forward, and maybe we can get Justin Bieber to listen then to it as well. So
Maybe Justin,
we'll see.
where Motley Crue comes in on that country song when they do Home Sweet Home. The band
yeah.
comes up. Wouldn't that be cool if Justin just kind of walked up and sang with you guys?
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
great. It's in the same key. Come on, Justin. Where you at, Brett?
Yeah.
Same key.
Let me call him up right now. Hold on.
Same key.
Yeah. Be jelly. Be jelly.
I got Lance Bass over here in the Chasing Stars. What are you doing? Yeah. I want you to
Thank
walk
you.
up
Mr.
on-
Bieber.
Mr. Beaver. Mr. Bieber.
Mr. Bieber, believer.
No,
Hey,
honestly,
guys,
the
so-
time
before
guys-
that,
with-
because
with-
that's kind of like went like way ahead of the story. So it's funny, like it was probably like a month already. The song's been written,
Right.
and I was sitting with Des in the car. Des is like, you know what song I think we should really cover? And I look at him and go like, what, Des? And he profoundly looks at me and goes like, we should do Ghost from Justin Bieber. And funny enough, just a couple of weeks before that, I was working on a cover of that song at home in my studio. And I'm like, you know what, Des? Because I'm so stuck in it, just you take over and you handle it. So he wrote everything. He came up with all all the intricate guitar part. I never even thought about how the song was going to sound as a rock version, but he showed it to me and I'm like, yo, this is mind blowing. So we just rolled with it. And on top of that, we really like the song too.
Yeah, it's a great song. It's one of my favorite Justin Bieber songs, really, to be honest with you.
At least
Probably
you have a favorite. That's good. So who decided to do this song? Which one of you?
That was pretty much me.
Yeah, the two of us.
Yeah, I think this was probably before Tony and Tyler joined in.
Okay,
like
so
right at where they joined in.
Right.
Do you think Justin Bieber will like it when he hears it?
I think he'll love it. Honestly,
I think he'll love it.
Yeah.
I think he'll hand over his royalties when he hears it.
That's right.
You guys have some people on the chat. I just want to address the chat real quick. We have some new people in there. Jeff Virgil's still there. He's a diehard. Jeff Virgil. Okay, so we have a Gigi Massage. She's still there too. That's a good sign. And we also have T still there listening. And Tommy.
Tyler's other account.
I was going to say Tommy Lee's online here listening. This Tommy Brown is listening to you guys. He's also a musician. I know Tommy.
Tommy.
Brian Morris.
My boy.
Tommy, my boy. And we have Brian Moore. He said, these guys rock and very talented. We also have a Nicole Pena. Pena?
Pena.
Who does, he says.
That's my sister.
Rooting from New York. And that's Nicole Pena. That's your sister, Des?
Yep. Just for full visibility, Christy was also my sister.
Oh, you got the whole family calling in tonight.
That's right. Christy is Nicole's twin. So
glad to have these guys on the label, he says, Brian Moore.
Thank you, Brian. We know you're biased, but thank you.
Yeah, just a little bit biased. We have Holly Rock. She is the promoter for another record company, Iron Gate Records. She's on the show tonight. Great. I remember those guys. And she's big in the industry, guys. You're being looked at by a lot of music professionals tonight.
Call in, Holly.
Yeah, let's chat.
Let's chat. Hey, I want to talk to you.
Why don't you have a seat over there? Let's have a conversation.
Yeah, have a conversation over here.
That's right.
I'll drop my vape to talk to you.
Oh shit. That's Tony's nighttime gig. Oh, you're an impersonator, Tony? What's going on? Who was that?
You talking to me?
You talking to me?
You talking to me?
Tony's actually really good at like impersonating things or like coming up with characters. So like our YouTube video, like there's music videos on there that we're gonna be posting up, but every week at practice I always shoot like content videos because I like long form content. I don't really care too much about the short stuff, even though we do it because Instagram algorithms. But on YouTube, like we always play like these stupid characters.
Now, when you guys did the video shoot, ghost video shoot, says Chasing Stars. Can I play that?
Yeah.
By all means, run it.
It looks already public.
It looks. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's you guys shooting the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people would want to see that.
Definitely.
Let me change gears, guys, and you can all peek in on it. I'm going to do a share on the screen real quick on the desktop one. Hold on, give me 1 second. And this will be later
We
played.
transfer the music video when I play it.
I have the music video on my.
You know what? I'm just going to play this for right. We'll let people wait till tomorrow, even though I'd love to play it. I sent a request earlier, seeing if you guys wanted to do it early, but I think anticipation is good. Let people.
I saw it, but I held back. I was like, no.
There's no way.
Okay. Let's. I'm going to play this. Okay, you guys ready? I'm going to play it.
Yep. Seems like go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Here we go.
I feel amazing.
That's right.
This shit's gonna be fucking lit, my boy.
Lit. What's up, Ange?
Excited. Ooh.
Our manager's here. The myth, the legend.
No.
Mr. Rob.
No.
So how naked do you want us for this video?
How naked can you get? I haven't got here, so this shit's gonna be good. Here, what's it?
Oh, that's not an Alani.
Show it to the camera. It ain't as 7-Eleven don't have them, okay? Alani, 7-Eleven needs them. Now.
That's right. What'd you get, Tony?
I got a Celsius because 7-Eleven does not carry Alani.
Tony's about to get naked.
You can tell where our favoritism is in our energy drinks.
Right.
Sounds like me having to talk about it.
These are just static shots, so you're gonna have to move around.
You guys did a pretty professional video.
Hey.
Hola.
Where's the toe of the knee, bro? Tony, you're so pale you blended against the wall, bro.
Fuck you.
Since it doesn't matter what I'm playing, I'm going to try my hardest not to look at the next.
Mr. Robert, the best. I want you to know that if I... Here's the world-renowned videographer.
You ready?
I think he's ready, my boy.
You ready, Tess?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
All right, Mira, you gonna...
You got a shot of whiskey for me?
Yeah.
No, I'm only kidding. Seriously, I'm only kidding.
What's up, Brooks? You ready for this?
Yes.
Yeah, ready for this? Tony. I think this is coming out, Tony.
It's coming out great.
Coming out great, my boy.
It's great.
Doing good.
I'm in a tire that is slightly too tight for me, but you know, give me 3 months. Don't you dog whistle me. I'm more than a piece of meat.
No, you're not.
Damn it.
Like I've done every single samurai pose I know, motherfucker. What do you want me to do now? Angie's the best.
I love that 1.5 speed though. It's so fun to play.
That solo, though, in 1.5 speed.
That's you, Brooks. You have fun
Yeah, it was super fun.
to play around with sharp shit?
Yeah, sharp shit and be in like a small dark room with like 5 men.
Sharp shit that cut me while it was still in the sheath.
Always a good time.
With the wind blowing on Glenn's
Yeah, it's
bass.
me looking beefy as hell.
Look how sexy you look, bro. Every single one.
Shit's fucking legit, man. I gotta be honest with you, man. There's a lot of fucking moral support in there. And, you know, nobody tried to give me a reach around yet, but still got time.
We wrote this song.
Are there more symbols outside?
No, there's a Spanish kid.
Are there more symbols outside?
The song for Elian. How does that double speed feel, my boy?
Not too bad.
Hey, what's up?
You're the best, Angie.
Thanks.
What's up, people of the Instagrams?
And here we see Brooke about to commit manslaughter. I trust you, bro.
Yeah, that's not the speed of the song. We just sped it up so we could do slow-mo shots.
No, not you, bro. Tony. Over to your left.
I miss your touch, you makes me alone. I know you cross the bridge that I can't follow. It's such a hard drive to find. I want you to know. Your blood thinks there's always tomorrow. I miss your touch, you makes me alone.
No, you can move a little bit.
I know you cross the bridge that I can't follow.
I had to tell Tyler, let her move you, because she's also moving a sword. So let her move you, because you don't move into the fucking sword.
That was great, guys. That's the kind of little background scenes there. That was pretty cool, man. And congratulations on the new video. It's going to be out tomorrow. It's being released May 2nd at midnight, guys. Is that right?
Right. It'll be
Still
up on
like an hour and a
Spotify and all the
half.
streaming platforms.
So if you stay up tonight and stay up till midnight, you'll be able to watch it. Is that correct?
No, the video
You'll be able
comes
to
out
listen to it.
tomorrow. The video comes out tomorrow, like 6 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah. Miguel was anticipating people sleeping in tomorrow, so
Yeah, sleeping
until, like,
in,
you
so-
know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying over there?
I know what you're saying. I know what I'm saying.
I know what I'm saying.
Des knows what you're saying too.
Yeah, forget about it.
Hey, Tony, who does the best Tony out of the band? Who does the best Tony? Is it Tony?
That'll be
Tony's
me.
Tony.
The fuck you talking about?
Fuck you talking about?
I love that shit, man. Hey, did you guys ever see Did you ever see Andrew Dice Clay? Any of you guys?
Oh yeah, definitely.
When he did that wraparound shit, when he had to smoke the cigarette, I can't even do that. He puts his hand around his whole head and he smokes a cigarette. He goes, so let me tell you something. Hey, I used to love that.
That's Tony.
Tony, you could have done that. You could have done that. Hey.
Hold on, let me see
Yeah,
if I'm
Tony's a
that
chain
fucking
smoker.
flexible.
So are you guys?
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Yeah, no.
Bad boys, bad boys.
Are you guys?
What you gonna do when they come for
Hold
you?
on, I gotta check real quick.
Tell Liz.
Are you guys
Just check
bad?
for
Are you guys bad boys, or is there a good side to you?
Oh, we
I
suck.
think we're just a group of
That's a
idiots.
tough. That's
We
a
just
tough
suck.
question. You just suck.
I think we're just a group of idiots.
That's true.
Pretty
Like, you
much.
know, like the musician mentality when you're younger, we're like, yeah, we're bad boys. We like to wear like leather jackets and ride Harleys and shit.
Okay,
That was like 10 years ago.
Miguel, we got another caller coming in from the 305 area code. Are you ready?
That's Miami.
Miami.
Are you
That's my
ready?
people.
Are you ready? Here we go. Who do we have calling in to the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show? You are talking with Chasing Stars. Who do we have?
Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Kira here.
What's up, my boy?
Hey, what's good? What's up, gang?
How you doing, brother?
What
He
up?
sounds like a New
Hey, I'm
Yorker.
doing great. How about
Another
you
New
guys?
Yorker.
How's everybody?
Chilling.
Nice. That's what's up.
Ask him anything that nobody knows about.
On the wheel.
Okay.
And you're
Sounds
on the
good.
wheel.
First of all, I'm excited for you guys' new song, the cover you guys are putting out tomorrow. I just wanted to say that. And I wanted to know, when are we expecting an EP or a new single?
That's kind of up to Des.
Yeah.
All right,
Hurry up, Des. What the fuck? No, I'm kidding.
Well,
So
we're waiting.
listen, I'm going as fast as I can, bro. Going as fast as I can. No, good question for sure. We tried to maybe like give each single, like at least a month or two to kind of marinate and see what we can do with each one of them and put them out, consecutively. I think right now, what are we at? Like 5 or 6 songs?
Yeah. There are like
So
5, 6 songs.
yeah, once we
wow,
reach
nice.
number 6, we'll probably drop the entire thing as an EP. But definitely, I'm already on song number 3 and then about to move on to number 4. So we're ahead of schedule,
wow.
and we're gonna put them out for you for sure. Definitely.
Definitely,
Alright, so you
probably
guys are moving
before we
fast
go to
too. Okay, I'm
Oklahoma.
excited. I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah, we tend to everything's kind of slow on the foreground of it, but on the background of it, everything's moving fast. Like I'm already planning like the music video ahead for the other song, and it's just like it's always a revolving door.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. If you love Ghost, which you'll see tomorrow, I think the next one is. I think they just keep getting better each time we do one. The next one's going to be pretty killer too, man. I really love it. That's probably my personal favorite.
Yeah, same here. I love this next song that's coming out.
Are we expecting anything heavy? Somewhere dropped in between, somewhere there.
Definitely, man. I mean, we kind of pride ourselves on the fact that we take a little piece of everyone's style and kind of incorporate it together here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm a metalcore guy, so I'll be honest with you. I'd love to throw something heavy on there, but it's like I guess it depends on what direction the entire group wants to go towards on something. But I wouldn't say it's out of the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
You know, you're in the running for the T-shirt tonight. The caller in. What's your name again?
Hey, I'm Kira. Kira.
Kira, what's happening, brother? Now you are in the running for the T-shirt, the Chasing Stars T-shirt. I heard Miguel's giving out more than one. Are you giving out more than one, Miguel?
What?
If I get 2 more callers.
Okay, if we get 2 more
3 more
callers,
3.
Miguel is giving out 2 Chasing Stars.
Maybe 4. I'm feeling a little greedy today.
Calling right
I'm
now.
just saying.
Kira, you could be in the running for that T-shirt. Would you like a T-shirt from Chasing Stars?
Everybody, look in their Instagram. Call in.
That's right.
That's my boy with the shout out.
Kira, have you seen these guys live?
We haven't.
No, not yet. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
100%.
Well, you
I'm all the
download
way
their.
down here in South Florida, so I'm looking forward to a show.
Gonna be soon, my man.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, man.
I'll tell you, rehearsals it sounded pretty killer, so I can only imagine what it's gonna be live. And get ready, it's gonna be killer.
Hey, Kira,
Might
how do you?
dance cry?
Hey, Kira,
That's right.
how do you feel tonight, Kira? Is it Kira or Kiri?
It's Kira. Like
Kira.
Jeff, no, I don't know if you guys
Hey, Kira,
watch
how do you
anime.
feel? How do you feel tonight?
I'm feeling good. Sure, I
And
feel
I'm
lucky, yeah.
Feeling good. Yeah.
That wheel could land on anybody's name, man, and it could just be yours.
I want to thank you for calling in. I want to thank you for calling in to the Dean Vaughn Music podcast show tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you guys.
We'll see you on a stage soon too, brother.
Make sure you DM Miguel or somebody in the band in case you win that T-shirt, so we can mail it out to you. All right? DM the band.
Oh, perfect. Sounds good. Thank you so much, guys. You guys have a good night.
Thank you, brother.
You too.
Well, we got another call, guys. Another call. An 859 area code. 859.
He doesn't know that we paid all these people, right?
Yeah.
I think somebody paid somebody. I've never had this many calls in
Oh,
my
it took us like $2. Inflation's got to be terrible.
I can't even get around to playing your music. Hold on, let me play some music. Hold on, I just like some music. Yes. Hey, this is another that song again. Here it is. All right.
Oh, deja vu.
Deja vu.
The one jam, my boy.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, let's bring them in. Welcome to the Dean Vaughn Music podcast show. You're talking with Chasing Stars from South Florida. Who do we have?
Hello, my name is Paul Taylor. Good to talk to you. My brothers, we're got a little distance between us. We are in Appalachia, in eastern Kentucky, brother.
Nice.
Eastern
What's up,
Kentucky.
Paul?
What's up,
hills
Paul?
at Red River Board. Hey, man, just me and my brother, Billy Todd Williams, are just sitting here, and we're looking at some motivation now. Some old posters of Jim Morrison and some pictures of Bon Scott and Ronnie Van Zant, and even some old school jazz players trying to get some motivation
That's
to
right.
record some with our all new but old technology 16-track recorder.
That's
Yeah,
right.
man, I was digging you guys, man. It sounds good.
What do you think
Yeah,
of
man,
the music?
hey, nobody wants to toot their own horn. I'll just start by saying I'm a short guy that's a mid-50s, and better days are behind me.
What do you think of the music? What do you think of the
We do
music?
rock and roll. So
What do you
we
think of
got-
their music?
What we got there, Todd?
That's good stuff. It's good
Oh
stuff.
shoot, man! I didn't get my phone. The speaker on it is busted, and my Bose Bluetooth speaker is not charged. So I'm gonna go back and give it the. I don't want to give anybody's originals. A haphazard run. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I do
that's
not
right.
want. That's an injustice for sure, man. What it's
What was
all
your
about, you know.
real quick? What was your 1st
I'll-
name again?
I'll-
We got to get your name down. We got a T-shirt giveaway going on tonight.
All right.
You just entered
Paul Taylor.
Paul Taylor. Now, Paul, I need you to contact direct message one of the band, or if you're on the chat thread, DM somebody, and so we know that you were the caller into the show to win the T-shirt. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You got to direct message somebody
got
so
that
they know
call?
who you are. And you're going into the wheel
Alrighty,
tonight.
let's see.
Miguel has got the wheel going on, and you just entered the
That's
wheel
right.
to win a free Chasing Stars t-shirt. So they're going to want to know your size, and they're going to know where to send it. So make sure you DM somebody in the band. Look at that. There he is, Paul Taylor.
That's right. And these t-shirts are like gold.
They are gold. Yeah.
They are gold.
Ooh.
Paul, if you're watching the show, do me a favor. Send me a message. Just send me your email address so I can email you, okay? That's another way you can do it. If you're on YouTube, send it to, just send your email address, one that you don't mind giving away in public. Or DM somebody in the band.
Yeah, technology has not made my 5-year-old butt anything any easier. You know, I'm just, well, I
don't worry
can't
about it.
These days.
It's okay. Just get us your information.
Well, I've been beat down for 26 years by my wife, too.
You got it.
Yeah, 26 years of marriage, you get, you know.
Paul Taylor. Is that your real name? Paul, is that your real name? Paul Taylor?
Yep.
You know why I asked
Well, a
that?
lot of people think it's Brad Pitt, you know, and the similarities I'm short and tall.
That's a badass name. Paul Taylor, you're badass.
Hey, I'll tell you, man, I'm a junior. So I'm a junior. Senior, he checked out a while back, man. He's a good man, Vietnam vet, so forth. I'm an airborne infantry vet. Proud patriot. Got some brothers out in California that I served with. I haven't seen them. ETS in 92.
That's bad to the bone.
Yeah, great people. But I lived
Thank you
out
for
in
your service, Paul.
Thank you for your service, Paul Taylor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, sir.
That's bad to the bone, Paul.
Yeah, I was
Bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone. You know, we should sell it.
About it though,
Hey,
man.
Paul.
You know, I'm from Eastern Kentucky.
Eastern Kentucky. Paul Taylor.
Yep.
I think we should celebrate all veterans all on this show tonight. I would like to thank everyone who has served in the military and all over the world and protected our country, our nation. And I want to wish you all a celebration. Here we go. Here we go. And one more time for the service members of the United States.
That's right.
All right, all right, all right.
There's a party going on.
Sing that shit.
Hey, there's a party going on right here. Well, do we have one beer? We don't have one beer between.
Paul, we got callers coming in.
Beer.
So you're in the running to win.
I'll take a free pour of moonshine for you.
There
We
you
got
go.
about $1.50 recorded MP3 format. About 100. We got about 150 original recorded MP.
There we go. There we go. What is that?
Tune in.
Do you have an email or something I can send you a few originals?
Yeah, you guys want to give out an email for him?
Yeah, it's set up for chasingstars bandofficial@gmail.com.
As it's spelled,
Chasing
Chasing
Stars.
Stars.
Yeah. Chasing Stars bandofficial@gmail.com.
And don't send any
all right.
porn, Paul. Don't
Yeah,
send any
we
porn.
got about 50 format. But we don't have a headband. By the headband, but now here's my take on it. George Jones said it best, you know, when he said who's going to fill their shoes. Nobody's going to fill their shoes, but people got to come along and try. So after George said that, you know, he had like Keith Whitley, Randy Travis, some big players in that. Now that's not my style, but rock and roll is the same effing way, and it cannot die. Rock and roll will never die.
Rock and roll will
And
never
they
die.
tried to somebody scrub it out here lately. It's not going to happen. So me and Todd, as the headband, try to do our own little part. We like our stuff. But
That's
now
awesome,
we're
Paul.
partial to it.
Send that music over,
What do you
Paul.
think,
We got to open up the chat for another caller, and I
I'm
want to
going
thank you. I want to thank you for calling in to the show tonight. All right.
Do me a favor, guys. All of you on here, Red River Gorge. And there's more natural arches where I live than anywhere per square acre than Utah or anywhere in the States. And it is an old sacred ground. So, yeah, man, if y'all ever in Eastern Kentucky, in Frenchburg, we have one stoplight without the damn yellow and the red. I wasn't got flashing, Rick. Look up Paul Taylor. I'm easy to find. There's
Okay, Paul.
200 people in
Thank you,
Fredericksburg.
Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Paul, we got to open up the calls for other callers.
Thank
Thank you
y'all
for
good
calling.
looking bunch, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank
Good
you,
night,
bro.
good night, Paul. Thank you for your service, sir.
Another one, yes.
Okay. All right, guys. Okay, so we talked about you got some gigs coming up. Go ahead and hang up there, Mr. Paul Taylor. Go ahead and hang up the phone there so we can open up the lines. Paul is in the running for the T-shirt tonight, and I want to thank him for calling into the show and thank him for his service and his military service. But anyway, we need great warriors in this nation and patriots. But guys, it's been a great show so far. What do you think? Are you having fun yet?
It's amazing.
Been having
A lot of
fun.
fun.
It's only 7:39, so our show's been going an hour and 39 minutes. I try to keep it around an hour if I can. But, and it's funny because, a lot of bands will send me like 15 songs and 5 videos, and I'll spend the whole night playing them. And tonight we spent the whole night talking, which is actually better. Talking about you guys.
That's what the best part about having just one song is.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're the
There
best. You get that one song and that's it.
But you're not a one-hit wonder because you're still at the very new stages with Curtain Call Records. So I really wish you guys the best of luck in your music career. And it sounds to me like you have all the pieces in place, all the talent you need. Now it's just a matter of getting it out there and letting people hear it. And that's a challenge all by itself, right?
Definitely.
That's the challenge.
It's always challenging, but we try to just come up with like new ways of making things interesting. Like, for example, like I always keep going back to the YouTube channel, but like our YouTube channel is more than just music videos. Like a lot of bands just use it as like a library for their music videos.
Right.
Every week we post something up on YouTube that's anywhere from like 3 to 5 minutes long content. So, and usually it's funny as hell because we're just derps.
We're idiots. Like
we're just idiots.
Yeah, it's just outtakes of practice and just us fucking around.
Well, that's what music's supposed to be fun, guys, right? We go in the studio, we have fun. It's not like a job. Wouldn't it be nice to make money doing it full time? I think that's everybody's dream in the music world, to make money full time. And but it's tough. It's a tough business to make money in. Are you guys thinking of doing now that vinyl's becoming popular? Are you thinking about doing some vinyl?
Yeah, think about it. I mean, I would consider it. I think it's a really cool route to go. I know that it's coming back, so I mean, I don't see why not. It's just gonna really depend on the logistics of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Depends on who it depends on who we can find that can make it, and if it makes sense to do. If there's enough of a demand for it and enough people want it, I don't know if we'd like bring it on tour to the merch table, but if we can find someone to make it and put it on an online merch store, I don't see why not.
Yeah, for sure.
They have these custom design vinyl albums now that are like 45 gauge fluorescent green vinyl, and it's like about a quarter-inch thick. And you pull it, it's like I've never seen anything like it. That thing's going to last, for 100 years. You scratch that damn thing, you got to scratch it pretty deep. But I had a few bands that were doing, and plus the people get to look at the pictures, they get to read the lyrics, they get to learn about the band, and they get to touch it. Unlike most of the music today, you can't touch. You just download.
Well, what's interesting is it's kind of weird how everything has kind of come full circle in that way, because if you own a car that's newer than 2015, you don't even have a CD player in your car. So that's why everyone relies more on streaming, and that's why a lot of bands stop printing CDs, because it doesn't make sense to do.
Yeah.
There's still the occasional person that will ask like, "Hey, can I get a physical copy of this?" It's like, well, unfortunately, most bands don't make them because logistically it just doesn't make sense to do. But at the same time that CDs went out, vinyls came back in purely because of the visual component.
Right.
People that don't even own record players are like, dude, this looks so sick. I want to hang this on my wall.
Yeah, it's more the novelty of it.
There you go. There you go.
I have plenty of them.
See, we still have even the youngsters are collecting vinyl.
Exactly, and I'm 22, so I buy this stuff.
But you guys are still young. I know you got a couple of veterans in the company over there. I'm looking at Des.
He called you old.
That's right.
And Dez isn't that old, but he's probably got a little bit of years on you guys. I'm guessing.
Double.
And I've got a few years on you, Dez.
Double.
Dez can be my dad.
Dez could
That's
be
right.
your dad. We don't want to go there.
He's got
That
24 years on
your
me.
age.
I do have a son that's 1 year younger than Tyler, actually, for
Oh,
visibility.
no shit. And oh god, I could do this interview all night long, but we do have to wrap up here real soon. And more music's coming out from Chasing Stars, everyone. So keep a lookout. Go to the Spotify channel. Their website is Chasing Stars Band Official. What is the website, guys?
Chasing Stars Band Official. That's the email. The website is
Okay.
Chasing Stars Official. That's it.
Okay, guys, go to chasingstarsofficial.com. Right?
That's right.
Okay, so
sign
everyone.
into the mailing list. Do your thing. We're always going to be planning
Okay.
ways to give away shirts. Any of the merch stuff that we have coming out, we're going to be doing some giveaways. I always let everybody know on the emails also when the releases come out before anybody else. So everybody already knew that
Yeah.
Ghost was coming out like a week before. They
Yeah.
already had the date.
And the new release of Ghost will be out tomorrow, guys.
Yep.
Pacific Standard Time here and Eastern Standard. When is it coming out Eastern Standard?
In about an hour and a
Midnight
half.
for the Spotify, and then 6 p.m. it's currently set for the video drop.
Okay, everyone, listen to Ghost. It's coming out in about an hour in the East Coast time. And then Pacific time, we're going to have to wait till midnight, which is a few hours. But guys, I want to thank you for doing the show. It's been wonderful, and you guys are awesome people, I'll tell you.
Thank you, man.
Is it time for the t-shirts? Time for
So,
the t-shirts?
of course, we have the T-shirt giveaway, and we are going to do it live here on the show. Miguel is going to announce the winners of the Chasing Stars T-shirt. I'm going to turn down the music. Go ahead, Miguel. You have the floor.
All right, so currently on the wheel I have Christy, I have Abe from Philadelphia, I remember. I got Jeff, I got Liz, I got Paul Taylor, sexy name, and I got
Paul
Kira.
Taylor.
Here we go. We're gonna spin it.
We're spinning, guys. Oh, is that?
It's like in the middle.
No,
Kira
I see
got
it. Kira.
It's backwards. Kira, you got the shirt, my boy. So just
Kira.
send me a DM, and I got you with your shirt, my boy. And send me your size too.
Kira, you are the winner of the Chasing Stars T-shirt. Please send your information to the email they gave you. You can also go to the website and subscribe, and you can send them information there to Chasing Stars Official, right? ChasingStarsOfficial.com. So you can always find these guys, but you got to send us your information so we can send out that T-shirt, right, Miguel?
That's right. And I did say 2 more callers, so we have 2 shirts. I'm feeling generous there. So here we go.
Oh, we're giving out a second
Kira's off the list
tonight.
All
You're
right.
lucky. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh wow, I love how wow, that's very cinematic.
Christy is coming
I
up.
guess Christy got it. Christy got it.
No,
Christy got it.
wow. Look at that.
That's his sister. She's never gonna get it.
Christy just
Kira.
won. Christy just won the T-shirt along with who was the other guy?
Kira.
Kira and Christy won the Chasing Stars T-shirt tonight. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Thank you for
Here we go.
supporting us, guys.
Yeah, here we go. Celebrate a little bit. We're giving away that. 1 mug and 2 T-shirts went out tonight. We're getting Lance Bass going on over there. He's singing away. Celebrate. Yeah. You guys are funny. All right. I'm going to start to wrap up, guys. Thank you for doing the show tonight. Is there anything you want to say to your fans before we wrap up?
Yeah, just stay tuned for everything Chasing Stars. If you guys are in Oklahoma, come see us out at Rock the River. And we're gonna kick some ass, man. We're gonna play some badass shows. We got new music on the works. Please, if you can, head over to our website, chasingstarsofficial.com, and sign up to our mailing list. That way you get all the news up front before anybody else does. And follow us on our socials and listen to Ghost. We're cool, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
They are
Thank
very
you, Curtain
cool.
Call Records. I can't forget this, or not Brian's gonna have my head. Thank you, Curtain Call Records, for putting us here, and thank you, Dean, for having us on the show. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Dean. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
You guys are welcome, man. I'm honored to meet you guys tonight. Thanks for coming on.
Don't worry, we'll try to play in Vegas so we can go and see you.
Okay, guys, I'm going to play a little video on the way out. You guys can hang out if you want, or you can log out. It's entirely up to you. And here we go. Good night, guys.
Good night, Dean.
Good night. If I can find the play button, here we go.